Anthony DeAndrea, and this is my YouTube channel. I'm grateful to have you here. Thank you for checking this video out. And today I'm going to be talking about supplementation. Not just supplements for post-workout or for fitness, but supplements that I take just for everyday life, just to be a healthy individual. Supplements that anybody can take, that anybody can benefit from. And I just wanted to, put it out there as a reminder that I will never recommend a supplement that I've never taken myself. I just feel like that's a moral obligation that I have to you, and just, to build that trust. So the company that I use is called First Form. They are a supplement company based out in St. Louis, Missouri. And the main reason why I use First Form is, for what they stand for. They tell you up front that it takes hard work, it takes time, and it takes a daily discipline to get where you want to go in regard to health and fitness. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And unfortunately nowadays we have a situation where, companies and gurus are going around saying like, you can lose 7 pounds in 7 days. With my program, you can drop 50 pounds in a month. Like, most people, it takes time, it takes hard work, and it's worth it at the end because you reach your goal. You will reach your goal. Secondly, First Form's products are the best products. The amount of research that goes into it, the amount of money they put into the development of the products to ensure that it's the best. And I've really seen results using First Form than I have in the past with any other supplement company that I've used. Now, I'm not telling you that you have to use First Form. It's just a preference for me. It may not be for everybody. It is a little bit more on the expensive side. But again, like, I only speak from experience. I only speak from what I use, and I use First Form. So with that being said, I wanted to talk about the supplements that I use on a daily basis, and that starts with Microfactor. One thing I'm a huge advocate for is a whole food diet, focusing on minimally processed, high quality food like fruits, vegetables. If you eat meat and dairy, get it organic, just try to get the best quality possible. But the one problem with whole foods nowadays is that the time that it takes from when it gets picked from the farm to get to your plate. You see, as soon as, like, for example, a tomato gets picked from the plant, it starts losing its vitamins and its nutrients rapidly right away. I think it's like it loses half of its nutrients within the first 2 days or something like that. And that time that it takes for you to eat it, it's losing a lot of its nutrients. So that's why I use Microfactor from First Form. It's a vitamin pack that, it has a bunch of vitamins in it. If you were to take all these vitamins separately, it would cost up to like $150 a month. But the reason that I use Microfactor is that it has an antioxidant, a probiotic, a multivitamin. It has fruits and veggies, CoQ10, EFA, essential fatty acids. It has everything that you need in one packet. It knocks out all the micronutrient deficiencies that we may have. And for me, that was my biggest worry, because I do eat a whole foods diet, but I knew that I was deficient in some areas because of what I just said about the time that it takes to get from the farm to our plate. And another reason why I love Microfactor, for me, it kind of like eases my conscience, because the fruit and veggies capsules, it's diverse. It's like green superfoods instead of just like, the corn, broccoli, and peas that I know I eat most often. But for me, I felt an immediate difference. I don't get sick often. I have more energy. I'm getting better sleep. I feel my digestive tract. I don't really have stomach pains anymore after I started taking Microfactor. And that's why I'm advocating for it now. As I said, it has CoQ10 in it, which is it acts as an antioxidant, which fights, inflammation, cancer, all these chronic diseases that we are seeing very often in our society nowadays. And this is just like a step you could take to slowly start preventing it. And as I said, I take it every day with a meal. I usually take it with my breakfast, and just to make sure that I get it in every day. And, I've felt a big difference from it. The next supplement that I take on a daily basis is omega-3 fatty acids. Now just like a quick background on it real quick. There's two types of fatty acids. There's omega-6 and omega-3s. Now, in moderation, each serves its purpose, but overall, omega-6 causes inflammation and omega-3 is anti-inflammatory. And unfortunately, in the standard American diet, or SAD, as I like to say, it's very high in omega-6, very high. And as you may or may not know, inflammation is like an underlying cause of like almost all chronic diseases. And partially due to the amount of omega-6s in our diet, in the American diet. So omega-3s, they're anti-inflammatory. And the reason I supplement with omega-3s is because in order to get the amount of omega-3s that we need on a daily basis, we'll need to eat salmon, tuna, mackerel, sardines, one of those types of, fish every single day, 5 days a week. I'm not super into that, man. I mean, I like salmon, just not that much to eat it every damn day. So that's why I use Full Omega from First Form. The most important thing in an omega-3 supplement, and a fish oil supplement, is the quality of it as in anything. You could buy a big ass bottle of fish oil from your convenience store down the street for super cheap, but it's not going to do anything. There's little to no benefit because it is low in two main ingredients called EPA and DHA, and that's what you should look for if you're ever looking at a fish oil supplement. How much EPA and DHA does it have? And for First Form, it's like 900 milligrams for EPA, 600 milligrams for DHA. That's a high amount. That's why, it's great quality. That's why I take it. So just a little bit on fish oils themselves. It's great for blood pressure. It enhances mood. Again, anti-inflammatory, which is huge. A side effect for a lot of fish oils is like nasty fish burps. Like you burp and it tastes like shit, to be completely fair with you. I don't have that with Full Omega. I don't have any of those nasty fish burps. And to me, that was one of the most important things, because I would hate taking fish oils again because of like the aftertaste and burping. I was just like, Jesus, like I just smell like a fish all fucking day. But not with Full Omega. For those reasons, that is why I use Full Omega from First Form. I personally take 2 a day with a meal, just as a dietary supplement. But if you want to, take full advantage of the Full Omega, you can take it twice a day, 2 capsules with every meal. In addition to Full Omega and Microfactor, every morning I personally take Opti Greens and Opti Reds from First Form. And just so it's easy to remember, the way I look at it is like Opti Reds is pretty much fruit, Opti Greens is pretty much vegetables. They're called, Opti Greens 50, Opti Reds 50, because it's 50 hand-chosen ingredients that is grown in the United States, used in each supplement. And again, quality is of the utmost important, and that's why I use First Form for these supplements. Low temperature processed, which retains the nutrients in the ingredients. There's no artificial flavors, no GMOs, no additives, no preservatives, none of that. It's just straight benefit, and that's the way I look at it. I feel like before going into the benefits of these two supplements, I first must describe or explain, the importance of gut health. Your gut bacteria, the health of your gut bacteria, is of the utmost important for achieving overall health and wellness. Gut dysbiosis, which is an imbalance of that gut bacteria, is a root cause of so many diseases. And I can't stress that enough. And it's not only getting in fruits and vegetables in your diet, but a variety of fruits and vegetables. And as I described, I'm not doing that. I'm eating the same veggies every day, the same fruits every day, and I'm not really getting a variety in. Like, hey, it's still great that I'm getting these things in. But, there's 50 ingredients in each one. There's jam-packed with superfoods like spirulina and chlorella, wheatgrass. And here we got curcumin, which is the main health compound in turmeric. Beets, it's just jam-packed with nutrients for your overall health. the main benefit of these two is your gut health. It helps balance your gut bacteria. It helps improve your gut bacteria. There's probiotics in these. There's digestive enzymes in these to help with digestion. And, not only that, but it boosts your immune system, gives you more natural energy. It helps get the lactic acid out of your muscles after working out, so it helps with recovery. This is by far my favorite supplement that I use, and I'm excited to use every day. I'm happy to use it, and I think that the most important thing to talk about with these two is the taste. Most powders, most supplements, to me, that are powdery, taste like shit. Especially the green powders. But to me, like, I have water, I put a scoop in each, and I drink it, and it's fucking phenomenal. There's no bad aftertaste. I personally think it tastes delicious. And I guess the only way for you to find out is to try yourself. Last but certainly not least, I would like to talk about post-workout nutrition. I'm a hard gainer. I'm a naturally skinny person who struggles to put on weight. And I started seeing the most results that I ever had before once I figured out how important post-workout nutrition is. I used to go to the gym, work out, and then go eat like a fucking pizza or something. Like, no, that's why I wasn't seeing results. One thing I learned is that during fitness, during exercise, glycogen stores are depleted. That's your energy sources. In addition to the muscle fibers just, getting torn apart. It's micro tears in your muscles. That's what happens when you're working out. And, you would eat food, you would take a protein supplement, whatever it may be, but the protein's not going to your muscles right away. It's going into the glycogen stores. Your body's first priority is to refill those glycogen stores for energy. And that's why I use Ignition from First Form and Vegan Power Pro as the protein. I use vegan protein because personally I severely limit dairy. I don't eat dairy that often. On rare occasion I'll eat it. Most proteins are whey protein, which is derived from cheese, which is why I go for Vegan Power Pro. First off, it took First Form over a year to develop this protein. It is still a perfect protein despite being plant-based. It is derived from pea and brown rice isolates. And, it tastes absolutely amazing, in my opinion. Now that's the protein aspect of it. Ignition is literally its idea is to fill the glycogen stores. So immediately after my workouts, I put in a scoop of Ignition, 2 scoops of protein, and I drink it down. Just water. It digests fast. The glycogen goes right to the glycogen stores to fill them, so then the protein can piggyback off that glycogen and go right into the muscles. None of the protein gets absorbed as energy. It just goes straight into the muscles. And that's why post-workout nutrition is the utmost important to see results. It is the utmost important to see results, and I can't stress it enough. Both of these things together, it's just like a power combo for post-workout nutrition. And hey, if you're not into working out right now, these supplements are for anybody. Anybody can benefit no matter what your goal is. But for these 2 supplements, they're directly for post-workout. So if you are into lifting weights, if you are into exercise, if you are into fitness, I highly recommend these 2 supplements. I have used the regular protein before, and there's a lot more, flavors for the, your typical whey protein. But for me, I'm on the vegan protein, and that's why I'm sharing that with you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got immense benefit out of it. I hope you understand a little bit more about supplementation, about what might work for you, about what might not work for you. I also wanted to throw it out there that, as I said, I've been using First Form for 2 years now, and I became so engrossed with it, so much so that I'm actually affiliated with First Form now. So I have all the links below to each product that you use, and I will get a small cut from the products. But again, it's because I've used these products for so long. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm trying to help you. If you don't want to use First Form, don't. You don't have to. But I just wanted to give you a basis education and a basis understanding of each supplement, why I take it and what the benefits are. And, you know, just to empower you to take action and improve your life. You know, that's my main goal. So again, if you are interested, the links are below. You know, check them out. Give me some feedback, leave a comment, and please subscribe. It would mean so much for me if you could subscribe and, you know, share with your friends, family, whatever you want to do. So thank you, and I hope to see you again next week.